It's Wednesday evening and it's nearly 8 p.m. CambsHour is soon to take off. For those not in the know, the concept of Twitter is pretty simple. You have your own page that you can personalise to tell the world who you are and what you do. You can then post messages or tweets, which must be fewer than 140 characters long. Helen Reinson is behind the scheme.
I think it's for anybody in business, really. Anybody that's interested in networking, anybody that networks in the traditional sense and wants to network online with other like-minded business people in the area.
To join a networking event like CambsHour, you first have to log in. Then include the phrase CambsHour with a hashtag before it in all the tweets that you send, so that everyone else using it too can see what you're saying.
Sunday at 8 o'clock, hopefully it'll all spring into life and lots of people will start to introduce themselves, say, hi, my name's Helen, good to join CambsHour again, and then lots of people will then start to interact with each other, network with each other, ask each other questions, maybe look at their profile page, maybe dip into the website. And it's an hour. It's quite fast, it's quite frenzied, but it's an hour of networking fun on Twitter.
How's it taken off? What's the response been like?
And the response has been brilliant, and I think it got really popular from the very first week. In week 2, it was trending on Twitter, and week 3 we had lots of different people coming in, even sort of more people from Peterborough and other areas as well. So it's been tremendous. And what's really nice is people are making contact on Twitter, on CambsHour, and then they're arranging meet-up and they're meeting in person, and sort of business is being done out of it, I believe.
It's in its 4th week, and hundreds of businesses across the county are using CambsHour to network. In the past week, over 1,000 CambsHour tweets were sent, reaching over 59,000 people. Anne Hawkins, a business mentor in the county, explains how this differs from normal networking.
In real life, you can only talk to so many people at a time. To have a meaningful conversation, but on something like this, because everybody knows you're just there for an hour, you can connect with 114 people or something in an hour. And you can also introduce them to people. So, for example, if one of our contacts is Lynx Airport Cars, so if you're talking to someone who's perhaps a travel advisor, you can connect the two of them on Twitter, and they'll make a connection that they can do business from. Now, the chances of getting those two people in the same room at the same time would take quite a bit of organising. But on Twitter, it's great. It's just, it's just so natural. And also at networking events, you do get people who tend to spout their elevator pitch at you. So they don't engage in a conversation. They just want to sell to you. Well, on Twitter, you can just blank those people out. They don't even know you've done it.
You can ignore people.
Yes.
So as we talk, more and more tweets are piling in from different people. And what other sort of people have we got on here tonight in the conversation?
OK, so we've got Voiceover Linz, who is a voiceover artist. She has her own recording booth in her home. We've got Richard Wishart, who is heavily into technology on how your parcels and letters get delivered. We've got The Secluded Tea, who runs illicit secret tea parties and bakes cakes, but you have to be in the know to know where she's going to be meeting.
So there's a real variety, isn't there?
Yeah, there really is.
And they're from all over the county, so I mean we can be talking to people in Peterborough, in Wisbech, in Saffron Walden, there's somebody joining in, all around Cambridge, I mean we're in St Ives.
Yeah.
It's joining people who are 60 miles apart.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So are we hoping that in the future, at 8 p.m. every Wednesday night, there's hundreds of people across Cambridgeshire gathering behind their laptops, iPads, phones to join the networking?
Yeah, I think that would be nice. And people might not be able to make it every week, but if they know that it's there and that they can join when they can, and that they're likely to have some fun and meet lots of other businesses and find out about some businesses they probably didn't even know existed in the area, then that's great.